the first and last time I uttered the word, and I never got it out of my mouth. I came home at 5, and I did, Dad, I heard a joke. I want to tell it to you. And I literally said, Daniel Boone was a man, was a big man, but the bear was bigger, so he ran like a. And I never got the GGER part out of my mouth before my father's hand went across my face as hard as it could. And I didn't know what the heck happened. I'm crying. And he just looks at me and he says, that's the worst thing you can call a black person in this world. No child of mine will say that in our house. And my father didn't hit me very often. I remembered that for the rest of my life, and I don't care. I'm just like, but either way, like, stop. Like, stop. Don't tell me as a white person that the N word is okay, and
Stop
don't tell
trying
me
to make an
as
excuse. That's all Hogan did. And the people who followed him,
yeah,
they made the excuse, oh, it's no big deal. And they even had some black wrestlers come to his defense at that time. They were basically set up by McMahon and everybody else to make sure that the brand stays clean. But there's a lot of others who did come in and excoriate him for this as well, for the use of this word. Don't tell me that it's just a casual word. You said it, you mean it, own it, which he never really did. He kept trying to apologize for it over and over again. And then, of course, to a certain faction of society, you have him then spitting out Trumpomania forever. He became a huge supporter of Donald
yeah,
Trump. And you can look at it, instead of, not trying to make a political statement here, but one has to be made. If you're sitting on the side of Donald Trump, you go, hey, come on, that's no big deal. That's Hulk Hogan. Yeah, a wife cheater, a steroid abuser, a scab when it comes down to unions, and also a racist. We're okay with him. If you're not a fan of Trump, you come out and go, this was a guy who just basically sold his soul later in life when he was 65, 70 years of age and wanted to get back on the national scene and wanted to get noticed again. Go
yeah,
away. But he didn't. Am I wrong on either one
yeah.
of those ideas?
No, you're not. There is some nuance, like you said before. The guy was an icon, and do we judge people by their worst moments and who they are? Well, that the N word to me was, on tape, in a leaked video, was not Hulk Hogan's worst moment. The worst moment was he kept on supporting a man that didn't care for people of color. It was clear, and many ways, that movement, that movement is more denigrating than any N word, and that's more racist than any N word.